Well, it helps your elocution if you have balls in your mouth when you talk.
What the Oni?
Drink water, drink water, drink water, bitch.
Yay! I'm back to not opening my lens cap. Look at me go. Oh lordy, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. I don't why is touch portal supposed to open automatically when I start a stream? For some reason that's not working. Touch Portal is one of those apps, and I love Touch Portal. It saved me $100-something on not buying the Steam Deck. But there's some automation
Holy
stuff.
shit, this unit is so broken.
Earned.
Holy shit, this unit is so broken.
Yeah, but there's some automation stuff I've tried to do with it that it's just not quite functioning correctly. Including when I start a stream, my PNG tuber thing pops up automatically, and Touch Portal is supposed to open automatically, and it's hit and miss on whether or not it does. So that's fine. But happy Thursday. I am properly mentally ready for Irreversible. I was not ready for that game yesterday. And even though I'm tired today, I've steeled my mind. I'm in a better headspace for it. So we should be able to. I'm told it's a relatively short game, like in the neighborhood of 2.5 to 3 hours. That's before you factor in the fact that, you know, I'm a fraidy cat. So I would like to be able to finish it tonight, just so it doesn't have to sit until all the way until next Thursday before we get back to it, because we're not streaming again until Monday, and Monday and Tuesday are both booked with multiplayer. We're doing some Ninja Turtles and some Deadly Delivery, so I don't want this game to sit till then, so I'm gonna try to wrap it tonight. Welcome in. Let's go through the welcomes. I'm so used to checking the early bird, and I'll be glad when I get that back. Hello Amelia, I know you're in synth writer, so you can hear my voice. Hope all the synthing is going well. I'm assuming you're playing more Crypt of the Necrodancer. That's just a blind guess. I know you love that game. Russ, Onikaze, Tom, thank you for being part of the early crew. Appreciate it. Carrie, always a pleasure to see you. So let's hit a couple things real quick. Come over here. Hi, welcome over here. I'm gonna be better about promoting myself when I do something that I want to particularly call out. This is an interview that I did with Flat to VR Studios Elliot Tate on the Flat to VR Spark initiative and Flat Out for VR Total Insanity. The Spark initiative, for those who do not know, is a program where Flat to VR basically acts as a go-between between developers who want to get their games in VR and modders, aspiring modders who don't work for Flat to VR directly, but still want to have an interest in, you know, getting into that end of it, as opposed to just continue to do mods. Elliot knows a ton of these people from his days running modding communities. He's done that for many years. For instance, Mutar worked on Flat Out for VR, and it's a project that he's really spearheaded. So we had a very long interview. It's about 30 minutes. Just going over a ton of things, and the written version of that interview is on uploadvr.com. If you like to listen to it, it should be on every major podcast form now in the Gamecast feed. I was told after it was checked by the bosses, they're like, we need this on the podcast. Like, I want this on the podcast channel. So if you listen to the Gamecast on any your podcast nature platform of choice, it should be there now. I don't know if all the uploads finished. I know it's on YouTube because that's the only way it's linked here. I'm very proud of this. I love these interviews I'm doing with these developers. Lucas Martel, Andrew Ike. I've interviewed Lucas now twice. You know, I'm going to continue to do these as long as people, you know, respond positively to them, because I love hearing like super passionate people talk about their passions, and I love to get that out of them. Elliot's not someone who does a ton of interviews and a lot of the speaking stuff. He used to appear on the Modcast podcast back in the day. But since, you know, his new job at Flat to VR, well, not new job, the company's been around 4 years now, but since his role at Flat to VR, he's not had a chance to do a lot of that stuff. And just getting him to talk about stuff like, you know, putting telemetry into flat out for, you know, driving rigs and things like that. And you just like see his face light up with all this joy and fun that he's having doing this stuff. And I asked him point blank, like, dude, you got like 2 jobs. He's the CTO and the CCO of that company. Like, do you get a chance to get your hands dirty? Do you get a chance to get in the code and play around with stuff? And he did for Flat Out. He did quite a bit of work for Flat Out. So So yeah, I'm not gonna like completely summarize the interview, but go check it out if you're into learning how the sausage is made. We don't get too deep into the weeds. I try to pull them back when they start getting really deep into that stuff, but it's a good interview. I'm really proud of it, so please check that out. I thought I was gonna be around on Friday for this. It's looking right now like I'm gonna be downtown at the con, and I'll just have my laptop with me because James is gonna have me covered, so that's cool. But the Reptile VR showcase is this Friday at 1 o'clock. Thank you, Russ, I appreciate that. It's this Friday at 1 o'clock, and it'll feature some new game announcements, some dev diaries, gameplay for games we already know about, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I know pretty much everything that's on it now at this point. And so I'm always open to be surprised, but yeah, James and I are gonna have all the coverage that you need for that. I will have my laptop with me when I'm downtown, just because there's gonna be breaks. You know, if I'm downtown for like 12 straight hours, I'm not gonna be going to panels and stuff that entire time. So, you know, I might pull up at the cafe, you know, turn on the laptop and just see what's going on, and you know, see if there's something that I need to just hop on real quick. So also gotta figure out when the hell I'm gonna record this week's Gamecast, because we recorded those on Friday. I won't be here this Friday, and I would rather not do it first thing Monday morning. Monday's a holiday, so I need to get with James on scheduling for that, so that's gonna be a little bit tough. And I don't want to skip a week because of a holiday, and we're only 2 episodes in, so yeah, we'll get that figured out. That'll have to be a thing. Even if I head downtown late, I'm okay with that, because James already said he'll do the edit for this week to make sure I have time to con, so that's cool. But yeah, this is on Friday. I'll make sure there's an event in the Discord for anyone to remind people to watch it. I will not be doing a pull up in the voice channel and watch it. Having said that, if anyone else wants to do that in the Discord, if you got a few minutes, or if you got an hour to kill, you know, hop in the Discord, pull this up and stream it, you know, do live reactions. Like I'm totally okay with people using the Discord for stuff like that. That's what it's there for. It's not there for me to facilitate all this other stuff. It's there to facilitate community and things like that. So if any of you have any interest in doing that, please, by all means, go for it. By all means. Speaking of WomoCon, that's where I'm going to be for the next 4 days. Off and on. I'll be there definitely all day Saturday and Sunday. The next 2 days are kind of up in the air. Tomorrow depends on what time I wake up. So I gotta like wake up, you know, shit, shower, shave, you know, make sure I'm all, you know, pretty gussified and all that stuff, and then get down there, wait in a very, 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 very long line to get my badge. The actual panels and everything don't start until 2, so ideally I can get down there by like 9 in the morning and beat the line, because a lot of people aren't going to show up till like noon. Although the hotels are booked, so there's gonna be a lot of people who are already in the hotels that might show up early in the morning. But this is one of the cons. Dragon Con's the other one here in Atlanta that gets a lot of local people coming in, so there's gonna be a lot of people like me commuting in, so the earlier I can get in to beat that crowd, the better. The last time I went to MobileCon, I didn't pick up my badge early, and I waited in line for like 90 minutes to do it. I felt like I was doing security check at the airport. It sucked. So I don't want to go through that again. But in terms of what I'm doing, let's pull up the panel list here. What the hell was it? Got the convention schedule, I think. So I haven't made my full plan of attack yet. I know there's some stuff I'm absolutely gonna hit. That's the bus service route. They're there. Those are anime music videos. I'm not a massive anime person, but this is one of those things that I'll like pop into if I'm not doing anything else, just to see some cool stuff. Generally when I go to cons, if I see something that's anime related and it's like they're showing music videos, or it's like an anime rave or something like that, I always make sure to pop into one of those, just because one, it's a room full of like super passionate people, and I love hearing people like geek out about stuff. I said that before. And 2, there's always good music. There's always really awesome anime music. There's some kind of AMV playing on the big screen, or like a playlist I'm playing on the big screen. It's fun stuff. So I will be around for that. And there's like cosplay contests and stuff like that, so I always try to pop into one of these. There's a Batman fan panel on tomorrow at 5:30. I will 100% be there for that. I've attended a Batman panel at every con I've ever been to, because as long as they keep doing Batman the animated series panels for a cartoon that is 30 years old, I think, Only Amelia, you know, on top of your head, I think both of you watched it. Hold on. How old is Batman TAS? No, damn it. How old is the show? Not how old is Batman in it. Jesus. 1992. So what's that? 34 years old. It'll turn 34 years old in September. That's amazing. I'll talk about Sarah Madison in a second. Sorry, mid-90s. Yeah, so, you know, 34 years, that's been a part of my life. So I attend one of those every time I go to a con because I love the fact that people are keeping that alive. I'll tell you a quick story. One of the great regrets I have, put the one in chat if you've been to a game. Matter of fact, we're not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. We're just on the poll. I don't want to say gaming convention. Have you been to a fan convention? There you go. Let's do that. I know Russ has because she just came back from PAX. Or sorry, Ren Fair. But have you ever been to a fan convention before? I am curious. Poll the crowd here. And if so, what do you typically do there? I know Amelia and her husband have dressed up. I've seen some of their costumes that they dressed up in. That's pretty cool. But yeah, what have you been to? Tell me some of your stories. So my story. Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman, is he's the voice of my childhood. I love that man's voice. Batman, I can still hear his voice today in my ears. He passed away a few years ago from cancer, and he regularly attended usually Dragon Con, if not every year, every other year. And I never met him because I knew he was there all the time. I met other people. I've met Mark Hamill. I've met Tara Strong. I met Arlene Sorkin, who voiced Harley Quinn. Never ever, because Conroy's lines were so long every time that I was like, ah. So one year, again, Conroy's there. Again, the line is long as hell. He had the longest line of anyone that was in that specific time block. And every year that I saw that, so I said, you know what? Maybe I should do it this year. There's a panel I want to go to, and I kind of want to get a coffee. It's okay. I'll catch him. I'll catch him next time. He died less than a year later. I had the opportunity to meet Kevin Conroy, I'd say 10 times, and never did it. And I am kicking myself for that now. So that was one of the voices of my childhood, and I was just being lazy. And I'll always regret that. So yeah, I go to these animated panels whenever I can. This is primarily an anime and TTRPG and pop culture con. So there's a whole lot of like cosplay panels, anime panels, D&D panels. There's D&D stuff all over the place. Like Russ, you would be in heaven if you came to this con. You would absolutely be in heaven. Like when I'm waiting in line to do my badge pickup, I see tieflings and elves and dragonborns all the time. And like good dragonborn cosplays. Not like, here's a crappy little mask. I mean like full on, they did on full on like latex molds and stuff like that. It's really impressive. So yeah, there's a lot of cross sections of things that aren't necessarily my speed. Pokemon's a big thing there. Magic the Gathering's a big thing there. There's usually a whole section in one of the like auditorium areas where, it's usually where the gaming stuff is, and they'll have like, I don't know, 50 or 60 tables set aside, and it's all TTRPG stuff. And it is rare that I go down there and I see someone that's not in a costume. Like everyone cosplays for these. There are whole groups, like they plan their years around meeting up with their TTRPG groups at MomoCon every year. Some of them sleep there because they just play the whole time, and the centers are open till like 3 in the morning, so people would just bring sleeping bags. It's wild. It's awesome to see. So yeah, I'm definitely in this Batman animated. Let me blow this up so you can see a little bit better. Piece here. I hate when there's a conflicting panel, but just going through this, I haven't made my full plan of attack yet, but going through this, I don't see any conflict, so that's nice. I don't know what Cartoon Smasher Pass is, but I got a pretty good guess. And if I go in there and someone says pass on Jessica Rabbit, I might go postal. I might burn the whole building down because Jessica Rabbit is a smash every time. yeah, the best and worst animation dads, like all these just silly fun panels. So I love going to the stuff like this. So I'm probably gonna be downtown till I'm gonna say around midnight tomorrow night, and then I'll get back. I'll probably do some writing. I'll go to bed, and we'll see what happens on Friday. I don't know about Friday. What's up, Scorp? How you doing? How you doing? I got okay, another question for everybody in chat. Is there a fandom that if someone got you going, you could talk about it for hours without stopping? Like for me, it's Zelda. I can talk about Zelda, just boom. Watch, I have an MLP. Friendship is maggot focus. I have no idea what MLP is. That's the sad thing. That I know that's super sad. I hope we can still be friends. But yeah, is there a fandom that if someone just like, if you had that little drawstring in the back, My Little Pony, gotcha, okay. I thought you were answering my question with My Little Pony, so I kind of paused for a second there. But is there a fandom where if you had a little drawstring, for those who are a little bit older, the little drawstring toy thing where you pulled it and then like there's like a voice line comes out of the toy. If you had one of those in the back of it and you pulled it, what is the thing that you could just blab on for hours and hours and hours? Let's see. So what are the people I'm meeting? This is Sarah Madsen. She's an Atlanta-based author and game designer. I came across her just searching for hashtags one year for it was either MomoCon or DragonCon, but I came across her on Blue Sky. Never met her, just like followed her stuff and looked up the stuff that she's into. Seems like a really cool person, so going to track her down. And I'm not familiar with any of her direct work, but just seems like a cool person for what I saw on Blue Sky. So gonna track her down and see what she's into or what she's up to. My comments for the Smash. Oh, gotcha. Okay. If there's a My Little Pony Smash or Pass, I might burn the building down anyway. Matthew motherfucking Mercer will be there. He's doing a ton of Critical Role stuff. There's Critical Role stuff Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, usually in the mornings. He's done, I mean, if you've played the video game, you've heard Matthew Mercer's voice at some point in your life. He's in so many games, even in VR. He's the voice of Loki in the Asgard's Wrath games. Yeah, he's been all over the place. Critical Role, all the work he's done. Just, yeah. Having said that, part of the reason why I am commuting and taking the train into downtown each day is because I got to look at some of these prices. Mercer's by far the most expensive of all the people I looked at. I was like, I have a specific budget that I try to stay under when I do these things, and going to the art exhibit section of a convention always blows that budget out of the water. I've been very good the last 2 years, the last two cons I've been to. I'm very proud of myself. But I think I might splurge to get a photo with Mercer. It's just me. I'm not going with a group, so I'm not spending $462. So might do that. I don't have a Funko or anything for him to sign either. I thought about, because I still have my box from Tears of the Kingdom, and I thought about having him sign that. But again, that's $86 for him to sign a box art for a game. Yeah, Matthew Mercer, that's exciting. Travis Willingham, it's joked that he's best known for being Laura Bailey's husband, but done tons of voices. He's the voice of Sonic and Knuckles for God knows how many years. He's been throwing a bunch of Marvel video games. I didn't know that he was Guile in the Street Fighter franchise, so I read this. What's up, Dippy? How you doing? And yeah, he's also involved in Critical Role, so he'll be there for Critical Role. He'll be doing some Critical Role stuff there too. Also same prices as Mercer, but I mean, with the amount of fan that they've raised, I don't blame him. Carrie Walgren plays. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. She plays Starfire and Teen Titans. It's because I watched so much Teen Titans, I knew this woman's name before I knew like what she actually looked like. I had to look her up to see what she looked like. But she's also done voice acting like Rick and Morty, Kung Fu Panda, tons of things. So she'll be there. And look up Laura Bailey. You've probably heard the voice of Laura Bailey if you play video games for any stretch of time. She's one of those people who's been in a lot of stuff, but you wouldn't know her like by name. You just know her voice if you think about it. Paul Dini. I keep saying Dini. It's Dini. I've never met him. I've met Bruce Timm, who was the other mind behind the Batman animated series. Never met Paul Dini. So I'm making it a point to find this guy. I don't know what panels he's on. That's part of the thing I gotta figure out tomorrow is my plan of attack. I gotta meet this guy. Again, Batman animated series, to a lesser extent the Superman series, but really Batman is one of the things of my childhood. So yes, please. Kazuhiro Harada, most known for Tekken, and I played a lot of Tekken in arcades, at friends' houses who had PlayStations. Tekken was my shit for a while, and even though I've never owned a PlayStation, until I was in my late 20s, always lived with someone who had a PlayStation, so I played a ton of it. I'm gonna be honest, should have gone. I agree. Could not agree more. So yeah, I gotta make sure Hana knows I'm gonna hopefully meet Harada. He doesn't have a list of like sign. I don't think he's doing a signing because it didn't have a price list. So I think it's probably gonna be on the panel somewhere. So I gotta track down what panel he's gonna be on and make sure. Grant Brenner's a local artist. I only know him because he is local. He's usually at every con that happens in Atlanta. I just want to support, and he's done some DC Comics stuff. I just want to support local artists, so I'll go down there, see what he's doing, maybe buy one of his comics, something like that. And yeah, that's the list. That's the list of people. I'll pull up the guest list if anyone's interested. It's a pretty long list, and I'll zoom this back out. But yeah, you can break this down by like performers, workshops. If there's any category anyone wants to see, feel free to let me know. What is courtesy of D20 Avengers? I have no idea what that is. Anyway, let's look at the gaming list. This is where a gaming show. A lot of these are gonna be voice actors. Like that's how I knew Harada was going. Mercer, Sam Rigo. Again, there's a bunch of people that I know. Ashley Johnson was gonna be there. I missed this. Well, what is D20 Avengers? Courtesy of D20 Avengers. D20 Avengers, which I'm guessing might be a publishing firm. Or a publicist firm, excuse me. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of voice actors, so I'm not good with actors' names, but I'm sure you said, oh, I played such and such as such and such, then yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, you. Critical is there, actually will be there as well. Let's look at her bio real quick. Yep, right there, critical role, first line. Best role for Ellie in the Last of Us franchise, roles in Blind Spot, AMC's The Killing, and countless other projects. Okay. She's one of the OG cast. Ah, gotcha. Russ, do you watch a lot of Critical Role? I'm curious. Or how does the hardcore D&D community feel about Critical Role? Let me ask that question. I'm curious. Like in your D&D circles that you roll in, what's the general tenor and vibe around Critical Role? How do people feel about it? And that's full list. Judy Black sounds familiar. Not anything I recognize. Okay. That name sounds familiar though. Let me think of Claudia Black. It depends. Most of us don't have 5 hours a week to stay on top of it. That's fair. That's fair. So yeah, that's the con. I'm excited. I'm excited to get into that. As for what we're doing tonight, is Z-Tran here? I know Z-Tran's here. When I was playing Surviving Mars Pioneer, this game came up a lot, Planet Crafter, and I went ahead and downloaded or added a demo to my library. So I'm probably gonna check this out in my downtime over the weekend when I get home. Yes, look, it is not VR. I was looking around to see if it had a VR mod, but everything I saw said that people tried to make it happen with Vorpex and it just did not work. So it'll be a flat mod, but it did get me thinking again about the Signal, Stranded, and Sirenus, because that's going to get a VR mod when it comes out. So sci-fi crafting, sci-fi building, crafting, survival games, I'm into. I decided every single one of them that I've played, I've enjoyed. So it's just got to be sci-fi. It's got to be take me to another place. So add that to the list. The big release day is tomorrow, so I'm not going to go through new releases. We'll do that next week. There was a request to bring back bingo. I'm willing to do that, but I'm going to make a few rules around it. I'm going to cut out demos, and I'll adjust the bingo card to account for that. Like I'll add some things and change some things. But when I do demos, what ends up happening is we end up seeing like repeats of games, and we watch some of the same trailers 2 or 3 times, because, you know, there'll be like a demo version, and then there'll be a game that comes out, and then or a game will be in early access, they'll pop up again when it goes to 1.0. I'm trying to reduce that sort of stuff. So I'm gonna cut demos out to get that segment down, because I can't keep having that segment go 90 minutes. But yeah, we'll give bingo another run next week. I'll need some time to revamp it, and we'll see how it goes. There's also this thing called the Mercer effect, where you have to, which you'll have to Google because that's a bit too complex for chat. Okay, can you throw it on my to-do list, please, Russ? And I will take a look at that at a later date. Yeah, we'll bring, especially since it's summer and these won't go super long. Yeah, we'll give bingo another run and just see where the engagement level is. Love Planet Crafter played all planets co-op with your youngest son and wife. Well, that's a ringing endorsement. If Carrie's into it, I'm kind of down for it. Thank you for adding that. Appreciate it. There's not a whole lot else to talk about. Meta went through a bunch of layoffs. I don't want to talk about layoffs today. I had to buy enough days it is. I don't want to talk about layoffs. Because they're making their AI push and it just fucking aggravates me. So I'd rather not. Trying to be a little bit more upbeat. Because I had a bad couple days. I pissed some people off because I was having a bad day and just snapping on people I didn't need to snap on. Made my apologies, but you know, still put my foot in my mouth with several people and didn't need to do that. So I'm trying to be chill right now. I'm trying to be chill. I was on the asset store earlier and I saw this. I'm buying this. The second stream is over, unless I have to buy it soon. This is one of those, I don't need it right now, but especially now because there's another camera issue that I'm having with Halcyon Age, and I've got a friend looking over my code right now. Full disclosure, I did run it through an AI bot and I couldn't figure out what the issue was. He thinks it's something to do with the way they changed the input manager recently, and it might just be wrecking hell, even though I'm still on Unity 6.0, but he's checking into it for me. But this is the time where I kind of like download environments and some different character models and just kind of like play around with some stuff. I saw this and this is like $3 or $4, and this is, give it a second to get the quality up. Sick Games is one of the artists who makes like the aesthetic that I would love to bring into my games. So, and this is quite lovely. So for $4, this is something that I would probably build a prototype out of.
Oh, drink water, drink water, drink water, bitch.
We're drinking coffee, not water. What's up, Awful? Yeah, but yeah, for $4, this is like prototype territory, and just looking at everything that they've done, if this looks good in VR, I can totally see myself making something out of this down the line. We're staying a long time. I'm having a pretty bad day too, Awful, so I thought about pivoting away from Irreversible and just playing just something mindless and violent. And honestly, that's still in the back of my mind. I might do that. But I really want to get this game done, and this game has shooting and killing, so I get to kill some things, so hopefully it'll scratch that itch. But yeah, that's like $4, $3.42, so we're absolutely buying that. Like I said, Sick is one of those artists that I've been tracking, not so much for like the heavy tune stuff, but some of this other stuff, the fantasy nature, the adventure island, the deserted temples, all looks really nice. So I'm picking up. Thank you, Russ. The hug command should work, by the way. As much point hug or love should, and then at anyone should work. I moved those to StreamerBot earlier this week. Enchanted metal. So I have all this stuff wish listed, so or saved as Unity calls it. So if anything goes on sale, I get notifications. So when I saw that this one was on sale right before the stream started, I was like, up, sold, got it. Should be trying to get everyone. Oh, gotcha. You can do hug everyone. What's up, Faye? How you doing? And I was also thrown off because I was looking at I was trying to find the new publisher of the week, and it hadn't updated. I was like, what the hell is going on? Until I realized that it's Wednesday, not Thursday, so I won't be here tomorrow. I'm so used to, whoa, what's this? And this. Pause. Hello. Start over. It's got 2 inches of rain in half an hour and stop. Riding rails just trying to deal with potential flood. Oh, that sounds fun. He says, question mark. I did hit an asset snag. One of the magic bundles that I was really excited to get in the VR did not look good in VR. Like, some of this stuff looks fine when you're in like a third person 3/4 overhead camera shot, but when you get close to it, as you would in a first person VR game, it doesn't look so hot. So I'm a little bummed about that. So I have to find another vendor for my magic specifically. Like, this all looks nice, but I'm curious how this will look if I were standing in first person and this stuff bursts around me. How's it look? So, having said that, for $4 it's worth a flyer. Awful. Front passenger side quill. Whoa. Audibly snap when I got back from errors. Had to sort out a rental. Get car towed to dealership. Oh no, no. Don't know when I'll get it sorted. Don't know how much it'll be. Try to recover by making bread. Because of the tow situation, the bread rolls into the damp paper towel you had over the pans to keep the tops from drying out. It's stuck. I worked really hard to unstick the dough, make a cinnamon roll topping. Oven now has hot spots I didn't know about. I'm sorry. We need the rain so bad, as long as you don't flood, you're good with it. Okay, good. Good. Burn my toppings, and now one of my two focaccias is burnt to shit on top. Oh, Jesus. You're having a rough one. You know what, Awful? This is a day where you get yourself some ice cream and just go curl up on the couch and just go binge something. Or whatever your favorite snack is. I have no idea who those are. Only you have to give me some context. Your ice cream. There you go. Yeah. What kind of ice cream, Faye? What kind of ice cream are you getting? I think I have this one. This is $3.30. It's 98% off for a $165 bundle. So I'm going to probably buy this on principle. Those are slashes. I think all these are slashes. Smoke bombs. Yeah, for $3.30 we'll do that for sure. What else we got? How much money am I about to spend on the asset store? That's the better question. What's this? 10 packs from Lurch, which means I have to change all the... Let's take a look real quick. Why not? We're just fucking around before we get into this game. I got 20 minutes before I gotta hop in VR. So try to keep this to an hour. So let's look at these real quick. For $3.20, what am I getting? Because right now you're trying to rival... I'll keep my music on when I look at this. Talenti sea salt caramel. Yum. Mega Rancid nerdcore rapper. Okay, I'm interested. There's a good chance I own some of these already. Matter of fact, hold on. If I come out of this... No, never mind. I'm signed in. I don't own this one. Okay. Here's a Bandit Village. Looks pretty nice. Again, because I'm not an artist, I'm just amassing as many of these as possible so I can make whatever I want to. If it turns out the housing age is badly overscoped and I have to make something else first, like, you know, a project I could turn around a few months, you know, it's nice to have something to pivot to. Not thinking that's gonna happen, but I'm hitting a lot of snags lately. This is interesting. So he's a rapper, commentator, big in the fighting game community, also says YouTube channel where he freestyles and news. Okay. I'm just gonna sit here and hang out because here it's cozy and not to feel like poo on my terrible day. Well, you know what? All the hugs, all the love, awful. You get to watch me be scared because I was scared to death of this game I'm about to play here yesterday. Hi Amelia, how was Synth Riders? And were you playing the Crypto Negro Dancer pack? So crystal stuff, okay. Firewatch Tower, this sounds interesting. Oh shit. Then one not to scare you. No. I said watch me get scared. Watch me get scared, not you, me. I need to make sure I maintain my streak in Scorp stream, because Scorp likes to start streaming right after me and then end before me. It's really annoying. So let me just say, my mic might pick up an ad for Twitch. Oh no, I don't scream. I don't scream. I take a minute to compose myself. You can ask like Russ or Faye or anyone who's here yesterday. I take a minute to kind of, you know, make sure that everyone's okay in chat and make sure that they're comfortable with what's about to happen. Make sure that the flashlight is working and everyone can like see where the flashlight's going. I don't have to make any adjustments in the video. So, you know, it takes me a little bit longer to play horror games. So I want to make sure that it's a good viewing experience for everyone else. That's the thing I really care about. I want to make sure that you all feel good about the experience that you're getting. You know, so I take no, it's not stalling. I'm taking the time to make sure that all of you are good with what's happening. You should be thanking me. I'm an attentive streamer, Russ. I care about the quality of my stream, even though I'm streaming at 30 frames per second right now. Because I have to, because my internet's trash. This one looks more modern than I would use. I mean, it's a Firewatch Tower, so not surprised there. Pirate Tavern. Again, I'm getting this for like $3.20, so I'm buying it regardless. I'm just looking at what I'm getting. No. It's not stalling. Why are you calling this stall? Faye, I feel like you're offended that I care. That I care about your experience. Why don't you want a streamer to like make sure that everything is visible and everything's in sight and everything's good? Isn't that what you want out of a streamer? I don't understand why there's this pushback against me just wanting to make sure that my stream is the best it can be. Now let's skip through this a bit. They're doing a lot of zoom ins on individual assets.
Breaking news. Everything I saw full reports totally run-of-the-mill news. Mike is a lion-ass potato with a branch growing out of it looking ass. Tune in at 11 for more stalling techniques that are not effective. There will be potato references and skewers of fried taters smothered in peanut butter. Welcome to Live Open Mike, where stalling keeps him from screaming, but the clips will be made regardless.
I'm a potato.
Now back to the stream.
Carrie, unnecessary. Goodness, I was too stunned to speak. Well, once I saw potato, I knew what was coming. I was literally counting the seconds in my head. Carrie has started something here that I'm sure she's very proud of. I'm sure Carrie's sitting there with the biggest shit-eating grin on her face right now. Just the biggest smile on her face. Because she's so pleased with herself that now she's made it so whenever the P word comes up in stream, yeah, put your hearts there. Yeah. That whenever the P word comes up in stream, someone, if not her, someone, even if she's not here, Carrie, even if you're not here, someone says Carrie's not here, I need to do this. Goodness. Thank you for your service. Okay, skipping through this. This was less interesting, but it's just one environment, so it's a tavern, so it's gonna be limited to what you can do there. Sorcerer's Sweat, this will probably be, don't give me that Grinch face. Ooh, this looks nice. That was the best news report. Faye, no. Don't encourage the shenaniganery. Never really understood grinning while eating shit. Oh my god. What? Someone smiled with a shit-eating scowl? That happened in a book you read? Whoop. I'm kind of want to know what books you're reading. All right, that's a nice looking hut. A Spanish cottage. Ooh. Ooh. I have a use for this actually. In-house age, if it's not too modern. No, don't. Please encourage me. Okay. Awful. I'm glad you find it chill and cozy here. Okay, so it's that. What else am I getting? Okay. That's pine. Okay, that's just foliage nature. Skip. The aftermath environment. What is this? Oh,
The award-winning Amelia says, the book is The Ninth House by Lee Bardugo.
Thank you. Graves and stuff. So it's a town that got decimated by war. Okay. A witch village. $3.20. I'm getting all this stuff. All this stuff. Most of which why I probably if I walked around this in VR as is, just a demo scenes. That's something I do now when I buy these, is I'll dump them into a dummy project I maintain, and just go hit play. I'll put the VR rig in there, camera and everything, and just hit play. Just go and walk around in them and see how they perform, what the performance speed they're on. There's some that right out of the box are great, and I'm just going through the demo scenes. Demo scenes usually have like everything in them, and they're pretty heavily loaded, so they're a good like litmus test. There's no occlusion or optimization or anything. Yeah, some of them are surprisingly well optimized already. Like I'm already sitting at, you know, 50-ish frames a second just walking around in the VR without me doing any kind of culling or occlusion culling or diagram textures or anything like that. So yeah, holds up pretty well. It's a nice fishing village. Okay, yeah, we're buying this. $2.26, we're getting that. Skip. What else we got? I'm not gonna buy the beach bundle. I'm not gonna buy the succubus sisters. I'll look at that later when I'm off stream. 10 from fish any mesh. Kobolds. Russ, look, there are kobolds. Hive mind. I think I own all the hive mind stuff, but I'll double check. Some city street environments. Don't really care about that. Medieval castle. Look at that. I'm probably about to spend about. There's some stuff here I've actually been bookmarking for quite some time. I'm about to spend a lot of money on this. Elemental dragons for $3 from Proto Factor. God damn it. What is this? Stop me. This, like, I don't really buy. Okay, that's one of the spells I need, so we're buying that for sure. That's one of my spell packs. I don't really buy like games on bundles like this anymore. Medieval. God damn it. God damn it. Lurch, what are you doing? Hive mind already bought. Okay. Got all this shit. Some kobolds. This is enhanced though. I don't really like their art style. But hey, kobolds. Russ, are you planning on doing any kind of fucking around the VR? Not VR. Unity. Here's the kobolds for you. Oh, sometime next week, probably in 2 weeks actually. We're gonna have to do a stream of Battlemark because there's a Battlemark thing coming up here soon. That's an FPS creator. We don't care about that. What's this? That's just VFX graph. Nah, no thanks. This is one of the spell artists I've been monitoring for quite some time. I got 9 minutes. I'm just gonna go through all this stuff really quickly. What is this? That one I didn't like. I've seen that one before. You're giving your dragons away for $3? $3, yo? The load on this is kind of crappy. I know it doesn't look like this in real life, but let's play Battlemark. I don't know. Rush, you know what I'm talking about, so I don't know yet. Are they finally give us a DLC or just another event? It's just another event. They teased it in the Discord. I don't think we get another campaign this year, honestly. You're giving all the dragons? I mean, for $3. And this is my artist that did all my creature effects in for my game. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's amazing. Look at that. You know how long it would take me to build this? Learn Blender well enough, or they use Sketchfab to build this. Like, holy shit. So yeah, I'm about to spend like $40 on this damn store tonight. This person I'm not familiar with, so we're just gonna watch. This will be the last year that we'll watch. I'll just scan the other ones real quick. Just on yeah, for sure, just on principle. Because Proto Factor is not cheap, so when they go cheap, I pick them up automatically. That looks like you would put a Parker character there where that circle is, and just have them like blasting that out. Okay, skip ahead. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa! What was that? See a firewall? Okay, hold on. We gotta go back. Nice firewall there. Looks good close up. I'm liking Blender for artists. It's more intuitive. Yeah, I've been doing some like light Blender tutorials, but just straight up for me to ship a game by the timeline I'm trying to get it done by, I do not have time to learn Blender to the extent I need to. Yes, I have. I already went through Fab earlier this week. Actually yesterday. I did it yesterday. Fire looks good. Yo. Little fire cyclone effect. What is that? That's what I was looking for. What is that? Like a buzzsaw of sorts. So for those who don't know, like when you do magic in Unity, you pretty much just have your character pose and then you basically attach the special effect to them and then set it on whatever path you need to go on. So it's basically deep faking. So like in VR, when the way you do magic in my game, it's basically like a quick rhythm game. So there's notes that you hit, but they're in the specific hand position that I want you to put your hands in. So it might be like right hand here, left hand here, and then down by your hips, and then thrust forward. And there'll be like notes in front of you, like telling you where to put your hands to go through the motion of doing the magic. So when your hands come here, that's when I would trigger the magic to go, okay, he finished the motion, magic fireball appear and shoot at the enemy or whatever. I have it working with not something like this, 'cause I haven't bought anything like this yet, but like some generic looking Unity like spheres and stuff like that. But magic is the next, after this camera thing gets figured out, magic is the next like big step of the prototype I need to build, because parrying mostly works. Now there's still some hitbox detections with a specific weapon that isn't great, because the weapon's very small. It's a little chakra that you put in your, you hold in your hand like this. Swords and stuff that have length are fine, like but like something that's close, I'm having trouble like getting it to register you block with the weapon versus getting hit with the weapon, because the collision box is so much smaller. So I'm trying to work through that, and I don't want to switch the weapon this character has, so I need to figure it out. This all looks lovely, by the way. We're buying that. $2.25. That's a steal. We're buying that. Damn it, 5 minutes left. This is already on my list. I already know I'm getting this. I can skip this. Lakeside Town. Holy fuck. This would have to be converted to a toon shader and probably stripped down, because Lurtz's main stuff, not their style arts, their main stuff, usually is pretty heavy polygon count wise. It's usually 4K textures, because they're going for realism, so I'd have to do a lot of converting to make this work. But this is lovely, absolutely lovely. And again, like I'll get a demo scene, so the stuff you're seeing in the trailer here, I'll just load the demo scene, put a VR rig in it, and go in Unity and just hit play and just walk around. There was a pony there, Russ. I don't know if you saw it. There's a pony on the screen just now. And the last one is a fancy castle from Lurtz. It says Souls-like, so I'm already Irreversible on principle. But holy crap, that looks lovely too. Absolutely lovely. Since I think I'm probably going to stick medieval fantasy for any projects that I build. So I think VR could use more of that. Yeah. Looks nice. So yeah, I'm probably about to spend $30 on, if it ain't Baroque. Don't. Oh my god. There's more pages? Fuck. I'm gonna spend way too much money. Like, I've gotten to be with this stuff like some people are with, you know, games on sale. I just gobble them up. Just snatch them up. I have a massive asset backlog. Let's say it like that. Fancy animal pack. Again, that's something I would use, but something I probably, you know, think about using down the line. That's something I'm going to use right now. But look at that. Look at that. How long would it take me to build that? How long would it take me to... How cool would this be to ride in VR? Climb up a giant elephant and get into like a hut and just ride this thing around. That's amazing. Damn it, man. I'm about to spend so much money tonight. That money I don't have, because it's going to come out of my MomoCon money. But I guess if I'm buying assets, that means I can save myself from buying art when I'm downtown. Make a Lord of the Rings game. Just make a Lord of the Rings game. Okay. No, so I was talking to a friend the other day, and what he's doing, because he makes mobile games, or he's getting into making mobile games. What he's doing is he's going to try to make something and just flip a game every 6 months. Not elephant. Jeez. And his idea is, you know, grab stuff that I know I can use my existing systems, and try to make something every 6 months, because that's really the game in mobile gaming, is just keep churning out stuff until you have a hit. Like the people who make Candy Crush and think games like that, they were churning out games for years before they finally found that one cash cow that they could latch themselves onto. That's what he's going for. But he said, I know VR is a little tougher for you, but you could absolutely, you know, make a $5 to $10 3-hour adventure game and just keep turning them out. So he's like, it's not trying to deter me from making the game I'm making now, but that's gotcha. Okay, I thought you were talking about Timothy Oliphant, the actor. But yeah, that's what he's doing. So he's buying stuff like this and just making, you know, really accessible, quick games. And that was thought too. Anyway, all right, it's 8 o'clock. Let's go play this game that I am totally steel for, and I'm not gonna get scared at all. But I will absolutely make sure that everyone is good and comfortable and everything looks good. And once we get into the cage, you can see the flashlight stuff and everything just looks right. So just know that I'm gonna make sure, and I'm gonna look for that feedback that everything's good. And I won't proceed until you guys tell me that everything's okay. Okay, so just know that that's gonna happen. All right, back in a minute.
What was that scream? Relax, buddy. You okay? No, you got this. You got this. So anyway, chat, how's it going? How's it going? Welcome back to the ass, chat. Relax, just scream at the top of its lungs in fear. You want the disc, buddy. You want the disc. Disc. Green box. I need it.
Jeffrey Bezos. Jeffrey Bezos.
Come and get me. Come and get me. Okay, maybe not that close. Maybe not that close. Maybe not that close. Whoa! Look! Shit! Shit! Oh, big boys! Big boys! Big boys! Really gotta know how to use grenades in this game.
If you want me to show you where
Take off
it is,
mine.
I will, but otherwise I'll keep my mouth shut.
Well, it helps your elocution if you have balls in your mouth and you
What
talk.
the Oni?
What is elocution, Oni?
Damn, that was aggressive. I ain't gonna lie. That was really aggressive.
Nice, Russ. So aggressive. What's elocution, Oni? And drill. Drilling it.
Got Flyers here.
Thanks. Keep it up.
Ow, that's my wall. I mean, I will pull a clip where you guys were clean for 10 seconds. What the fuck are you doing, Oni? Oni.
He's eating the that's so good. You really need to.
How did you even get down there?
Lower down just a little bit more. A little bit more. Right there.
I can't even get in there.
Smooch.
Or I could see that elf or dwarf or whatever it was in the bar or in the inn, the ramshackle inn, and he is there now, so I can do that. So I don't care what anyone says. The Friends theme is goated. It's absolutely goated. Like, I listened to that 2 or 3.
It's so join us. I can't do that voice. I can't do the Eeyore voice. Join us. That's not very good. So someone help me out here.
Now, Eeyore is more like downtrodden and bored.
All right.
Just get on the game and join us.
There you go. Perfect. Excellent. I need, if you don't mind, I'm probably gonna clip that voice and put it on my soundboard. That's fantastic.
It's fine.
My God, this
It doesn't happen on every hole, but
this is
it
great.
happens often enough that it really
Watch
annoys me.
Lex get giant again.
Again, an incredible sense of place.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I am embiggened.
This stream is sponsored by Hims.com.
Somebody clip that.
He's talking
You
about
know it's really
the
annoying.
inspiring.
All right, testing. We good with Gucci. Just make sure that my voice is coming through. I'll wait all night if I have to confirm that my voice is coming through. Just I'm gonna make sure that everything's good. Okay, thank you, Faye. You, Faye? Good. Thank you for confirming. All right, got chat in here. This in the corner. Yeah, the game will overlay that. And I should not look down when I was recentering. All right. Oh, did I not open B haptics? I thought I did. I'm turning the music back on real quick just so I can make sure the suit's registering. Yeah, it wasn't open. Whoops. There we go. Okay, it's registering now. There we go. Might be. All right. Okay, Irreversible. So we're doing this. We're doing this. Not that I'm scared. I'm good. Good. I'm fine. I'm Gucci. I'm scared. You're scared. Oop, hold on. Did not turn the music back off. All right, you should have some ambient music now. You should be able to hear sounds. Stand up straight. All right, cool. Everybody good? Make sure FPS still is in the corner. That looks all good. All right. Continue. Let's see what we got. Damn, put me right in front of it. Good music. Okay, good. I'll ask again, Faye, once we get to the caves, because the caves are going to sound a little bit different. So I'll ask again when we get there. I have enough to make another gun clip. I think tablet was here. Invisible or emergency conditions. I should probably make one of those. Welcome back from the ads.
Actually, hold on. I saw Wolf do this. That's cool. Okay, so now we got 8 and 6. So should be able to make some stuff. We'll make ourselves a couple magazines. Oh, give me one. I guess one glow stick. Oop. Okay. Alright, eject. This is good tactile crafting without it being overbearing, which is nice. We'll make a glow stick. I'm sure I'll need one at some point. That'll leave me 4 and 1, which is enough to make a buttload of pills. Not really interested in... Got a bottle of pills there. We'll set that there. That on my wrist. I have a stick of dynamite, so I've got some heals there. Perfect. Okay. What's up, Snow? Hope you're having a good one. Snow, does everything look and sound good to you in the game? Just please let me know. I know you haven't been here very often, so I'll make sure you're gonna have a good experience. So just wanna, let me know that everything's looking good. I'll be happy to wait, until you want to give it a few minutes before you respond, just to, make sure that you're happy with everything. Follow pills there. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't have enough crystals to do any of this, so I think these require. Yeah, those require crystals, and I don't have any crystals right now. I wonder if there's another gun. So we got reflex sights, a suppressor. Wonder if a suppressor works for that. Works for those creatures. Okay, what's our to-do list here? I'm not stalling. Well, Snow wants me to get more crystals, so I was gonna get more crystals. Okay, find storage area and do other stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go scavenge for a bit. Got our handy anomaly finder. Of course. Where are we going? Ah, grab the tablet. Okay, we're going basically straight ahead. So we'll do this, and then we'll keep an eye out for anomalies and any scrap we can pick up. That looks like an anomaly right there, although it's moving. Is that one of the ones I can photograph? I think that's one of the ones I can photograph. Let me make sure my headset was charging. I don't think there are enemies out here. Hold on. That's scrap we can take. I don't think that is, because it doesn't glow. Stuff that you can scrap for materials later. What's this? Okay, can't do anything with that. Glows when you point at it.
Toothpaste?
Yep. You can scrap toothpaste and craft things out of it. Looks like we're going there. Okay. That's another anomaly, it looks like. What was that?
But dental hygiene.
Well, yeah, you know, Amelia, if I get saved here, I'll deal with dental hygiene at that point. That's definitely an anomaly. I don't think I could do anything with it though. But I'm in the zone. Okay, so not sure what I'm supposed to do there. Oh, there's a radio marker there, so I can do something here. Let's see.
Oh.
Hey, I'm at that spot now.
Good. There should be a passage nearby.
And there's nothing here except boats and this weird anomaly sitting on top of the dock. What am I looking for exactly?
It's a pontoon.
I was asking about the anomaly, genius.
Oh, that? Just step into it.
And what happens then?
It'll probably zip you over to my makeshift storage area.
Probably.
Oh, hold on. Did I just hear probably in that statement?
Oh, come on. Don't be so dramatic. I use these things all the time. And look at me. Still in one piece.
I don't feel good about this at all, but YOLO. I'm not sure about that fate.
Well, I'm alive, I think.
Great news. Where are you?
Looks like I'm in a cave.
Let's assume you're in the right spot.
And if I'm not?
Well, then things just got more interesting.
Oh, that's fantastic. So now what?
Look around. There should be a detector module somewhere.
Imagine if I just popped up in the middle of nowhere.
But you didn't.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Just VR can't hurt me. VR cannot hurt me. Spirit will overcome. Spirit will overcome. Spirit will overcome. What's this?
Ah, here it is. I found it. And what do I do with it?
Switch anomalies.
Okay.
All right. I'm not gonna leave you to figure this out alone.
Thank you.
There's a collapsed bridge ahead. Aim at the anomaly and hit the button.
And what's gonna happen?
You'll see.
I kind of fucking hate it when you say that.
I agree. I'm with him. I hate when she says that. By the way, is the flashlight looking good for everyone? Let me get to a particularly dark spot. You can just let me know if the flashlight looks good. I'll wait. I'll wait as long as it takes. Long as it takes. Okay, looks like I need to make an adjustment to the flashlight because no one's responding. So let me pause the game here and go to our settings and see if there's a flashlight adjuster here, or any something we can do to doesn't look like there is. That's a shame. We could turn difficulty now so I don't die right away. Alright, I'm just gonna assume the flashlight looks okay to you guys. What am I doing here? Status interactable. Okay. That's cool.
So how does this even work?
Ooh!
A lot of anomalies have their own quirks. This one, for example, is stuck in time or something.
So you're saying I can rewind objects?
It's not that simple. These anomalies only affect stuff that was here when they formed.
Okay.
How do I know which ones I can interact with?
Just check through the camera.
Okay. So if I hit it again. Oh, okay. So hit it again. Target lock. Okay, that's cool.
Snow tried Moss Book 2.
How you liking it? Snow, how you liking it? I love that game. It is a top 5 all time. I just got anomalized VR game for me. Love that game. By the way, was this where I was supposed to go? Switching on. Return to Dunes, okay? So I guess I go back through here. So far, a nice continuation of the first one. Yep. I think there's, because it's a sequel, making it a couple years after the first game, I feel like there's a significant leveling up in how they do their storytelling, the characterization work, all that stuff. So again, I'm not sure if you guys are seeing this. We're back in Death Stranding land. When I load into this scene, we're at 72, so I can move now. When I load into this scene, there's a this, like, it's flat in front of me, like a flat 2D panel, and it's got this like this red, green, blue, like RGB looking deal coming off it, and then it pushes out to 3D, and I don't have anything on me. I don't have anything on me. And then it loads. It's a neat animation, but the color is pretty disorienting. That might just be me though. Who are these voices talking to me? And I swear that looks like Godzilla in the water in the back in the distance there. Got a beacon over there. Only, was there anything in that conversation, if you're still here, that you particularly enjoyed on the pod about the Monk Giants? I can't run in here, by the way. That's another thing I noticed. And my vision's getting hazy. We're just gonna keep going towards the portal, guys. Oh, I'm getting slower with the walking. The game is physically slowing me down. This is actually a neat effect. Go! Go! Wonder if that becomes... I mean, that's clearly something to do with the story. I'm just wondering if that really comes to play later. Okay.
Ooh, what was that?
Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Hold on, give me a second. Let me catch my breath.
Since you're taking 5, here's what's next. Up north, there's a passage through the shipwreck into a cave section. I haven't been in there yet, so be careful.
Ah, well, that's comforting.
Anyway, while I was scouting, I found a resonance probe. You can't reach the lighthouse yet, crystals are blocking the path. So we can pull the resonators off that thing, and they'll let you clear the way a lot faster than brute force.
Got it. Any other tips?
Try not to die.
Okay. There's a question mark here. Here. So let's find out what all this is. Hopefully it's just some looting or something. There's no anomalies here. It didn't beep at me. Nothing there. That's sad. It's land survey, something or other. Okay. No anomalies around me, so we can, I guess, explore here for a bit. You know, we're gonna go to the cave. Don't worry, we're gonna go to the cave, but you know, gotta get the full experience. You know. Oh, that's dark. That's nice and dark. That health? I think that's a glow stick. I would like some kind of like inventory pop-up. Hey, you acquire one of this thing or that thing. When I do stuff like that, that'd be nice. I'm saying this out loud in case the devs ever see this. Because the game is still early access, so that means there are hopefully continued improvements. Like the audio log, like the one I found in that corpse last stream, that was part of a recent update from March, I believe. They're actively still working on it. That scrap. That crystal? Hell yeah, that was a crystal. Okay. We need 2 more crystals, and we can do an upgrade. Okay, they gave me credit for that area, so that's nice. Cool, cool. Alright, so where's this cave at? Cave's over there. Keep an eye out for anomalies. Cave is over here somewhere. Or we could go check these other question mark areas and not do the cave right now. What do you think, chat? You guys tell me. What should I do? Should I do the cave? Or should I do the mystery areas where I get lots of scrap to upgrade my weapons to be more better equipped for when I go in the caves? Because I feel like, you know, being better equipped and being ready for whatever's coming at me would be a good thing. So, you know, we can... Anybody? Healer. Healer. And the North Cave entrance. Okay. Exploring is fun. Up, Faye said exploring. Okay, we're exploring. There's a question mark there. Like right where that anomaly is.
Hey, Anna, there's an anomaly here. Kind of looks like a tar pit.
Same as the bridge. Just switch it.
Oh. How close do I have to be to switch something, though? I don't want to die. Because I did not autosave. Ho ho! Okay. Does that raise it back up? That raises it back up. Okay, so it's a... Got it. With a walking post. So I can't go into the tar pits because I'll die. But how do I get over there? I haven't really got much scrap this run. And now we're just checking to see... I can't open something while I'm... and move back at the same time? That's jank. Okay. Interact. Keep circling. Well, I can't jump, to my knowledge. So, I can't jump and I can't teleport. So, I have to be able to walk across this stuff. So, how do I get across? Maybe there's a way on the other side here. Hold on. There's that submersible thing over there.
What would happen if you stood on a chair?
What do you mean stood on a chair? Like on a physical chair IRL or... Yeah, I'm not seeing a way into there. Unless, hold on. I think I got it. I think all that is walkable. Yeah, I think all that is walkable. Okay. We're gonna try it. Why not? I do wish I had the manual save right now. But we're gonna try it. Spirit roll will come. Yeah, it's all rising up and down. I'm assuming this is safe. Let's try it. Okay. And then pop. Upsy daisy. Beautiful. That gets me to here. That's a portal. Okay, that's a portal. Nice. We're cooking. We're cooking. That's another path across. Okay. Alright. Daisy, do your thing. Upsies. Climbing tower at Township Tip. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Okay, too high. Okay, gotcha. Alright. Go. As Clay likes to say, where do I win? I hope you're having a good Wednesday. I know you stream later. I think you stream later. Can't remember if you are on another quote business trip, unquote. Okay. Too high, huh? Does this lift up if I... How do I get up there? Where do I win, as Clay says? Alright, let's raise it. Hope I don't die. I didn't die, but I don't know how to get up there. There are no handholds there. No handholds there. There's no jumping. That's squatting. You abandoned everyone for Brother Week. Where are you going? Where are you heading to this time around? Their friend? Okay, I can't go back, so I have to figure this out. Where do I go around? Tar starts right there, so I can't walk around here. That says too high. What am I doing? What am I doing? Or am I not meant to be here yet? Is that the thing? Go down to the crevice below. Well, I don't think I can get around there. And I can't teleport and I can't jump. You talking about like right here, Faye, where I'm looking? To my left. Yeah, I'm looking for handheld. Something to grab onto. But I'm not seeing anything. Alright, let's take a step back. Okay, Faye, from where I am right now, my left or my right? You said to my left, but I'm not sure which way I was facing when you said that. So there's a bit ahead left. I can't walk on that. Like, I can walk around the side here. Under the boat looks like a crevice. Alright, let's go back down and look. So I know if I raise the tar pit, it'll kill me. Oh, yeah, I don't think I can navigate around that. I don't think I can. Nope, I can't walk around that. So... how? Tropical Miami for Memorial Day weekend. Nice! Tropical Ohio. I said Miami. I just replaced Ohio with Miami because no one calls Ohio tropical. Amelia lives there. She would not call Ohio tropical. So the problem is I can't go back, so I'm stuck here. So I either kill myself or do something stupid and risky. Well, that didn't work. Now I'm stuck. Now we're stuck. I'm literally stuck, guys. Okay, not stuck anymore. But can't make it over there. Can't make it over there. So what am I supposed to do here? Okay, let's raise it and see if anything moves. No, I'm exploring, Russ. I'm not stalling. I'm legitimately trying to figure this out. What did I miss here? Did something raise here? That just says too high. I didn't know if this like submersible would raise up. Unless I can interact with that anomaly. absorber. That's an absorber. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. There's probably some kind of ability I haven't unlocked yet that would allow me to do this. Having said that, I'm stuck, so I don't know what to do other than just let myself die and restart. Unless there's something I'm blatantly missing. I don't like running into puzzles I can't solve. I'm trying to figure this out. This is definitely a question mark area, so I should be able to get to that. I just don't know how. I mean, I could cheese my height. We can try that. Hold
Faye
on.
says, why are you stuck? Go back the way you came.
Because I can't climb up that. I can't climb up that. I just dropped down from it. Possibly. Well, you know what? Let's try. No, I can't climb that. I didn't see any handhelds when I dropped down, so I'm stuck here. Having said that, we're about to try a little cheese action. I have to try a little cheese action. If I switch myself to...
You can't walk to the lower one?
The lower one what? No, it's in tar. The second I step in that tar, I'm probably dead. You can see it's surrounded right there. Which I'm going to do that anyway if I don't figure this out in a second. You can't switch yourself from seated to standing without... There we go.
Even walking around the crate?
I feel like that's even worse. Let's look. No handhelds here. It stops right there. No. So no, I don't think I was supposed to come here yet. Climbing is not an option because you can't climb anything or just anything in this game. It has to be something that has yellow paint, basically. Come on. Nope, can't do that. And I don't have anything in my... I don't have like a grappling hook or anything in my inventory, so... I think this was a mistake and I wasn't supposed to do this. I'm kind of mad because I'm going to have to reset, which means I'm going to have to go back and get that crystal again.
Sure you can't walk under the boat? Looks like tar rock at the edge.
Under the boat. I mean, that looks like pure tar to me. And I can't walk on this or climb this. But you know what? I don't know, so we're just gonna go. Yep. Yep. Yep, can't walk around the tar boat. Alright. How much did I lose? I don't know where it all is.
Breaking news. Hey Call Me Clay reports Mike still hasn't gotten good at walking. Now back to the stream.
My walking is as good as your aiming, pal. Let's do a full walk around here.
Hey, Anna, there's an anomaly here. Kind of looks like a tar pit.
That is climbable.
The bridge. Just switch it.
Oh my god, there's a mouth there. That's horrifying.
Tran says, you didn't take your Git Goodia.
Clearly. But he didn't like my response. Love you, buddy. Don't hate me. Just gonna do a full lap around here, see if there's anything I missed. But clearly there's nothing. So there's some kind of ability I don't have unlocked yet, clearly. All right. I'm not gonna make for that other area. We're just gonna go to the cave because either there's a hand, it says too high. Like it's actually written that it's too high. So either there's an ability we don't have yet, or there's something I missed. But either way, I don't want to kill a bunch of time doing that. So we'll just keep moving. Any anomalies here? Or any goodies here? No anomalies. It hasn't beeped at me yet. No goodies. Anything good? No. Alright, now we're back where the cave entrance should be. Oh, did I still have my crystal? Okay, they gave me credit for that at least, so that's nice. Okay, let's see what's in here. Then we'll go in the cave. Another audio log. Someone lived here. Neodymium. Okay. Oh, that's the blue crystals. Okay.
The same day they arrived, their head scientist, whatever her title is, she went after Mitch, right there, middle of camp, in front of everyone. It was about the drilling schedule. We'd fallen behind by 2-3 days maybe, and she just laid it all out. The numbers, the projections, how far we were from target. Her voice wasn't angry at first. It was almost tired. Like she'd been carrying this for
And that's a
was only now putting it down. And then
should be a cave entrance somewhere around here.
shifted. She started talking about the timeline. About what happens
Timeline.
if they don't hit the quota.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Gitgudia is a medication to treat those who suffer from chronic potatoitis. Do not take Gitgudia if you are allergic to Gitgudia. Side effects may occur from taking Gitgudia, including total loss of bowel movement, smallpox, shortness of breath, fits of manic euphoria, inability to eat and sleep, and sudden exclamations of the phrase, "Let's f***ing go." If you suffer from any of these symptoms, do not see a doctor. Instead, suck it up, you little wuss, because this is what real gamers do.
Now back to the show. Thank you for that sponsor in lieu that the other was Russ.
That's when her voice broke. No crying. Not like that. More like the way something sounds right before it gives out. She said they didn't have time for this. That none of them had time for this.
Find the North Cave entrance.
Look, Mitch runs a tight operation. He's strict. He's by the book. He's not exactly, but he's fair. He's always been fair. And he just stood there. Didn't say a word back. And the worst part, he wasn't even flinching. He looked like a man who already knew everything she was saying. And that's the part I keep coming back to. I don't know. Something about watching that felt wrong.
I feel like I should be able to get up there, but that's all blocked off.
Can't explain. The next day, they restructured the team.
Oh, wait.
I had 10 men. Now I have 3. I went to Mitch, told him we can't
There we go.
on the safety protocol. And he didn't even look at me.
I will let this audio tape finish, then we'll head in.
That was it. That's all I've got for now. End of recording.
Got myself a... Okay. Got myself a drink of water while that ad was playing. So we need to find that anomaly fragment to be able to get into this cave. Alright. We got our laser pointer here. That's a teleporter, it looks like. What's that say? You can use the teleports to restock your supplies at the outpost. Then use the outpost teleport to teleport back. Okay. Whoa. So this takes back to the outpost. Let's test it real quick. Nice. Nice. Oh, it's like right there at the door. So do I not walk out the door anymore? I guess it just appears if I take the teleport in. Okay.
Hey, you there?
Yeah, did something happen?
I'm just checking the connection. Don't want to repeat it last time.
Well, if you can hear me, that's already a win. Probably more cracks in the rock here, letting the signal through.
Probably sound like shit, huh?
To put it mildly.
Well, it's better than nothing, I guess.
Any other responses there? Nope. Okay. Just VR. You can't hurt me. Just VR. You can't hurt me. Spirit will overcome. Spirit will overcome. No anomalies. We'll two-hand now. Flashlight is shit. You're shit. Okay, point of no return. There's some friends over there. Several friends, actually. Good God. Callie, thank you for the resub.
It's just VR. It's just VR. It's just VR.
So I keep telling myself. Some bulletos. Okay. Alright, you little bastards. It's like 10 of y'all over there. Oh shit. Keeping an eye out. Let's try to sneak up on me. Only have 2 heals, so gotta play this very strategery like. Use all my senses. Why the fuck am I playing this game? Doo-da. I don't wanna play this game. Oh, doo-da. They should be playing this. This is more his vibe. I don't wanna fucking die. Oh. Singing, 'cause I'm scared. I don't want to go in here. Fuck this game.
Hey, you there?
Jesus,
Yeah,
Anna.
what's up? Something wrong?
Did somebody clip that?
I just realized something. Our situation's like a textbook example of Murphy's Law. The moment I got to the station, everything started falling apart. The beacon's dead, and pretty much everything that could break on the outpost already has. At least 3 times.
Well, you're still alive, aren't you?
Fair point.
What do the glowing things mean? Really want to put the ammo counter on this? There's creepy crawlers left, and I shot them. How many slots do I have left? Almost full. That's scrap. Anything else? No. So that's X. Professor? That's an ammo box. That looks terrifying.
Hey Anna, can you help me?
Gladly. What's the problem?
So there's this door, but I have no clue how to open it.
Wires leading out of it?
Yeah, there's a few cables running along the ceiling. One seems to go into the door.
Great. That means it's on a maglock. Follow the cables, find a power source, and there should be a breaker somewhere to unlock it.
Alright, I'll give it a shot. So there was a dig site here?
An illegal one. I've heard
It's a
about these
clip.
in the news. Well, that explains all the weapons crates.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
Let's just say it's a highly competitive environment.
Can she not be vague anymore? Like, please? Could that just not be a thing where she just don't be vague for no fucking reason?
There's a breaker box over here.
Nice work. Or is there a catch?
Well, I mean, yeah, there is a catch. It's old, and it just hit the civilian market. Would have been easier to use something else.
Well, they brought in crates, so they must have access to military-grade gear.
Yeah, it's just weird.
This scrap? That's scrap. And I'm full. Okay. Alright. Well, I don't need another glow stick, really. Okay, puzzle time. We got... these probably represent up and down. So let's say the X is down, so let's go down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down. Okay, other way.
Well,
there we go.
At least something still works.
Okay. We're gonna hold on to the glow stick. Assuming there's no anomalies here. Shit. Okay. Yeah, it's like she's like, you'll find out. Tee
Made
hee.
it through.
Haven't been down there myself, so watch your step. Pretty sure there are more bugs than in the last cave.
Great. No anomalies. Okay, telekinetic grab, like a lot of these games like this. A wee bit off. What's that over there? I bet you I have to go down there. I'm seeing shit back here. Wonder how long these glow sticks last. That's a heal, so we gotta get rid of a glow stick or something. More ammo. We'll get rid of a glow stick. Put that on. Oh, hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. I said Thursday earlier because I'm so used to streaming on Thursday, but like I said, I won't be here tomorrow. I don't know what this is about. I ain't going down there. Hell yeah. That's like 3 crystals. That should have been 3 crystals. I'm afraid someone's gonna like pop out of there. But that was worth it going for the crystals. Back down to here. With the glow stick. In fact. Huh. Oh, awesome. It went through the wall. Awesome. Okay, good job, game. Good job. Bitch, I can't get it back either. It went through the wall. Alright, put that down. Anomalies. Anomaly check. No creatures. Anomaly time. It's anomaly time, people. Hopefully. Okay, so the trick to the anomalies is just don't walk over them. Very simple. So you just kind of zigzag your way around them. This one right there. Okay, so you need to walk through here. So what I'm doing now is I'm just using my flashlight to guide where I walk in the camera.
This is Powley-Flop. That's what it is. Do you have any idea how many times I tried to pull data from those cameras? 15 times, Bob. 15! Every single time, something went wrong. Power supply blew up, cameras refused to switch modes, or something else on the outpost just decided to die. And the cherry on the top? The one time I get sent on a mission to another continent, poof, the entire orbital infrastructure just gone. But what are the chances that everything works for you on the first try? How does that even happen?
Thornbrush.
Hey, you still there?
Hey, could you shut the fuck up, lady? I'm trying not to die here. You over here like, oh, first world problems, first world problems. Can't walk over that, so I gotta walk through here. Right there. I'm sure at some point this game will ramp by escalating to having creatures to fight in here. Give me most of the world, whatever. It's Wednesday where I am, and that's what's important. Woo! Right next to me. Nice and slow. I love this mechanic, by the way. This is very cool. Straight ahead. And over here, the wall. Retrieve my glow stick. Throw it further. Pull the gun back out. Nope, can't do that. I was gonna hug the wall all the way through, but can't do that. There, and then turn, and we're through.
I'm really happy for your discovery, but I just walked through an entire field of fucking anomalies.
Oh, right. Sorry, I kind of forgot myself there.
I'll listen to that audio tape later. Oh, this way. Okay, and that one's dead too. Okay, so I guess they just disappear when they die. Okay.
Hey Anna, you seeing this?
I'm here. What's going on?
Is that another sandstorm? I can't see shit out here.
Hold on. Everything looks clear on my end.
What's the plan? Should I turn back?
Give me a second. Let me think. You
Is it
just
another
came
anomaly?
out of the cave, right? Not back into the dunes, but under the ridge?
Yeah.
Perfect. That might actually work. You're already halfway there. Keep moving. There's an exit ahead.
Halfway?
Much closer to the outpost than where you came in. You'll find some gear along the way, too.
Halfway?
All right, I'm on it.
What do you mean halfway? Should be done. Okay. Alright.
Why the fuck are there torpedoes lying around here?
You have got to be freaking kidding me. You don't have time to sort through this garbage heap right now?
Well, I mean, if you really look at it.
Get your ass in that cave. Now.
All right. Jesus Christ.
I'm guessing there's a lock there that did shoot off. So let's double back real quick. Weapon at the ready. There we go.
Faye says, damn, she's a bit of a snot.
I agree. She's vague. She's not nice. The lady we talked to at the start of the game, we were on the ship, much nicer. Much nicer. Scrap. Ammo. Okay. Take that down. None of that registers, okay. What's my objective right now? Find your way through the cave, okay. Yeah, it's got good atmosphere here. It's good. It's just frightening. Like this. Who wants to go down into this? I just saved. Who in their right mind's like, hey, I'm gonna walk down into this? Shit. Jump again, jump again, jump again.
Oh, fuck.
Damn it.
Jeffrey Bezos. Jeffrey Bezos.
There's another one somewhere. That medicine refill. Now let's take my other medicine. I have a heal on my hand. Get full back up. The aiming's not the best, I'm not gonna lie. Even with the laser sight. I can hear it chirping. Don't know how many are here. I'm betting if I gotten those other guys earlier, probably wouldn't have an issue here. But moving. Okay. Laser sight is better when the flashlight is off. Doesn't really help me in the corridors, but okay. burning through ammo. Damn thing has like 5 bullets in it. Oh shit. The sword shit got stuck on the wall. They take 4 shots a pop. That sucks. Got him. Like, what happens when I run out of ammo? Am I just like fucked? All the way fucked? There's plenty of light in here. I don't need the flashlight right now. I need to aim. Okay, never mind. There was plenty of light. There's an anomaly there.
Every day's great and
Jesus.
you're too nice.
I guess this is the end. Yeah, that's a spectator anomaly. Or is this one of the ones that takes me back? I wonder if that's one of the ones that takes me back. If so, I would love to go back and get more health. Be a nice little like checkpoint. You know what? Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. So what do I need? We got the laser pointer already. We definitely need more ammo. I think I can only make 1 cartridge or 1 mag. Just 2 in 1? Oh, whoops. Hold on. Oh, it takes 3. Okay. Damn. All right. You know what? We'll take it. It's a nice little quality of life feature. Okay, someone, you know, you got a lot of loot, you want to go back and do stuff like that. I guess we'll take another pill because your boy's a potato and he keeps getting hit. No, the other stuff takes 3 crystals. So, I think kind of screwed there. Well, let's see if the mag or the suppressor. 3. Yeah, okay. Can't do that. Can't do that. All right, back we go. I like that feature. That's a cool feature. Wish I got some ammo here. Really wish I got some ammo here. Welcome back from the ads. You didn't miss anything. I found like almost like a mid checkpoint. I was able to pop back and return and get the mag some health. My height's fucked up. Oh, this is awful. I mean, great level design, but awful. Run?
Well, at least I'm not alone. Actually, I don't even want to think about how bad that sounds.
I heard a shriek. See, I ran back strategically, you know, for strategic purposes. I heard it shriek, but it was right on my right. So I thought it was right next to me. The ambient sound, not the best in this game. We just saved. That's not a good thing. Okay. Oh, hell no. This looks like a shooting gallery. Got any more flares? Flare! Not a great throw. Not a great throw. I saw one. Just the one. Where'd he go? Above me. I thought I heard two. Oh, shit. Damn it. Okay. Where the fuck did you come from? I killed. God damn it. Okay. So can't retreat to there. Got it. And the green ones will kill me. They're like... Okay, and the green ones are like... Okay. Okay. Fuck. Wait, hold on. They took my heal away? Oh, that's bullshit. That is bullshit. They don't restock you with what you came in with. That is horse shit of the highest order. God damn it. Two of you guys. Got that one. Where's the other one? Got that one. Okay. That is bullshit that they don't restock you. It's not a fucking Souls game. Like, what are we doing here? You mean to tell me in a very basic corridor shooter, I have to conserve my... That, I'm almost about to bounce off this game. That's actually quite aggravating. So what happens if I run out of bullets here, you know? I'm about to use my last heal. Because I know what's around that corner. Let me let this fill back up. Like, I'm actively mad right now. This isn't me like stalling or anything like that. I'm legitimately pissed off. That's stupid. It's stupid. By the way, I hit that one 2 or 3 times. I didn't get any credit for that. So one came in right behind me, and then that exploder came in and blew me up. So I gotta back into this room? Like what? That's glow stick. Okay, my hope was it would trigger the creature to come out. That's been my hope here. Yeah. Nope, it's been used. It's been used. So it reloaded me at a checkpoint, but it didn't reload my save from what happened. That's stupid. Stupid. Where? Where? I don't see you. Where were you? Oh my God. No wonder you kill me right away. Small one. No wonder you kill me right away. I'm actively mad right now. I'm actively mad. I don't even want to reload my gun because I know I'll lose the ammo if I do that. So even though I healed, that guy kamikaze bombed me to death, and now I have no heals left. It is crap. I'm so close to saying fuck this game. There better be heals here. Scrap. Ammo. While I'm thankful for the ammo, that's still bullshit. Just now now that I know I have big kamikaze motherfuckers running at me. Mother flares. This would be a perfect flare spot. I feel like I should reload before I go into this, what looks like a kill room. I'm not gonna. Okay, patch this way down. To the left. More ammo. How about some heals, game? How about some heals? So we got left and we got down. I agree with that checkpoint. Yeah, that's dumb. I don't know if I should go left or down. Chad, what do you think? Left or down? I kind of like left. I don't like going down further. That might be what the game wants me to think, but fuck if I know. If I die again, I'm probably going to bounce off this. That's stupid. I have no heals right now.
I really wish there was some lights in this fucking shithole.
Alright, you and me too, Bob. You and me. Oh, that's not good. I can get ambushed that way. So that looks like that wraps around. I guess we go down. Okay, this is just a quick refill spot. And by the way, I saw him spawn in, by the way. Like, he just popped in when I came around the corner.
Okay, can I get a heal for fuck's sake? Please. Please, game. Nothing. It's a get goodie moment, I guess. It's a get goodie moment. This is bullshit. No data. Okay, I don't get the map down here. I don't know which way to go. I don't know which way to go. All right, I know what that is with the bullshit sounder. I'll figure it out. I got full health at least.
I'll tell you about true colors. Shapes that live
That's not a terrible
inside of
idea.
you. A rainbow of feelings approaches, and you know what to do. So I'm not
Oh,
painting
shit.
the whole world in colors. Stop to see the world in black and white. Open up your mind to people around you. You might get surprised when you tear down your walls. So I'm not painting the whole world in colors.
Okay, I paused when that was triggered. And if you look to my right, one of the big boys just came out. I just happened to see that he came out. I think if I get the silencer, it's not still broken. For some reason, StreamerBot is coded to my... matter of fact, we can fix that real quick. StreamerBot is coded to... Actually, I don't think I can. So I need to access StreamerBot. So I need to do this. It's not even letting me click on it. Awesome. Okay, I know what it is. It's coded to my headset speakers. So one of the big boys came around the corner when I fired my last shot. So I need a silencer is what I need. You start. No. No, I stopped. So now, if I shoot something, I need to immediately turn around and make sure that I didn't trigger something from behind me. This is bullshit. This is pure bullshit. Also, if I shoot those bulbs, it dies. Where? Where? Got it. Let's run in here real quick. Reload. Check the crate. Scrap is nice. It's really nice. Okay, so both tunnels led to here. Okay. Scrap is nice, but I'm getting low on ammo again. I'm down on my last mag. In which case, I'm just gonna have to run. I'm waiting to see if anything comes at me from the shots I just fired. But I think I'm okay. I'm also sweating bullets. I'm not finishing this game today, by the way. What the fuck? Oh, I hit that. That's more scrap. Which is all good and well, but a heal would be better. Also, this is not the most precise telekinetic grab I've ever used, to say the least. Say the least. That's a portal. Is that a checkpoint portal? Am I out of here? It looks like a checkpoint portal. Okay. All right. Okay, great. I can either take more ammo or a heal. I can't take both. I don't have enough. Ammo just seems to make the most sense. Because here's the thing, even though your inventory does replenish, the scrap does not. Like at all. I also don't like that the music's in my lair. Like there should be a reprieve when you come back, you know? I do like the portal system though. I am a fan of that. The fuck? Oh, okay. Shit, which way did I come from? Came from this way. Okay. What is this? Oh, this is a fucking Killbox if I ever saw one. With all that ammo it just gave me, now I'm regretting not taking the heal. Are any spectators in here? This is a... Alright, we're gonna get sweaty. Get good of you. Let's go. There's a heal there. I think it probably triggers by this tower thing. So let's load up. Okay, I'm full on ammo for now. Is that tape or more ammo? That's everything I can take from here. Waiting. Yeah, I bet you are. Yeah, we're in spy finish territory. As soon as that mechanic made itself clear, we're in spy finish territory. For sure. Okay, so I'm looking for a reprieve spot, but it doesn't like they come out from any holes except maybe these two. So I'm looking for a spot I can retreat to if I get cornered. Here we go. Shit. Damn it, tried to get him before he got to me. Got him. Should not have unloaded. Got him. Oh my god, we're going crawlers. Okay, less concerned about the spitter right now. Crawlers hurt me more at the moment. Shit. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Heal. Heal.
I'm sure the big one's gonna start coming out here pretty soon. God damn it. All right, I want to see something. I want to see something. Okay, they at least restock all the stuff that's in here. We're in spite to finish territory, my friends. I hear them coming in, just don't know where they are. These things have insane jumping, like mad ups. So I just got to circle. God damn it. Oh, come on. What the fuck? All right, I'm done. I'm done. Where's my finished territory? I get one heal because it didn't respond. I'm done. Fuck this game. Give it a shot. I'm done. Getting aggravated, getting frustrated. I can feel it happening. Thing is, the game's good. Game's good. It's that one little thing that makes no sense. Like, I totally would have just recycled and bought a heal back at base if I knew I was going into that when I had the extra heal there. That's actually aggravating. Back in a minute. Back in a minute.
I'm a potato.
What are we doing? Why are we doing this? What's up, Mr. That y'all don't need to see? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, understood why they apologize for that, because I guess they feel like they owe their community something. I've never understood that. Like, your family should always come first, and you should never ever apologize for that. So, yeah, stream's gonna be up in there for a few weeks. So please just be patient with me as I work through the process. I got a package over here, so I'll show you my package in a minute, but I'll show you the package I got in the mail in a minute. That's what I meant to.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I have one. Okay, another arm's off, another arm's off. Legs off.
Hey, we get it?
That's it?
Maybe.
No core?
This is a bit like bringing your parents to fight your childhood bullies.
Or this was
Wow.
just like a mid-bomb.
Wow, Quirk.
I have any experience with that. At any rate, landing nearby.
Nope, that's it. Nice and nice.
Nice. Huh? Oh.
Where there's gonna be a lot of damage, like, you know, Final Fury was great for that because I got hit a lot. This game was great for that because I got hit a lot. If you're thinking about buying one of these, but you don't play games where you actually take a lot of damage, where you just kind of breeze through them, like, don't buy this to play puzzling places.
So here's the thing. I'm gonna give that game a thumbs up and a recommendation on Steam. I'm just gonna say that mechanic needs to be changed. So you could like reload checkpoint, kind of reassess. Okay, knowing I have all this stuff in here, I would rather grab another heal, so I can heal on the run, given I get all that ammo. I'm sure there's 3 waves of that shit, because I'm sure the big guys come out too. So, yeah. Also, the movement speed's not super fast, and I would like that to be faster if I'm running around from stuff like that. I don't mind games like that. Like, I really like Genotype, but Genotype is balanced, and it doesn't fuck up your loads like that. Like, literally, the empty syringe is on the ground in front of me, almost like a tease. I was like, ha, yeah, you can touch this again, but you know what? There's nothing in it. There's nothing in it. Frustrating. So, yeah. I played it though. I still legitimately like the game. I think it's got good atmosphere, good music, the voice acting's good. Yeah. Just not a fan of that mechanic. So let's bounce. And I need to look at StreamerBot real quick to make sure it is not hard coded to come over here. What I think that BS sounder is that it's hard coded to my microphone and not whatever the default is. No, it's set to default. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna have to mess with this then, because I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why that's happening. This is the most annoying you've been on stream in a while. I hate dumb mechanics like that. So yeah, I'm annoyed. They give you the checkpoints to go back. Like, it's almost like they're trying to compensate for stuff like that. They give you the checkpoints to go back, but they don't give you enough scrap to make it worth your while. I went down every corridor. I checked every single thing, and I could only craft one thing when I went back. It's like it's unnecessarily trying to ramp the difficulty. So I thought about it. I could have turned the difficulty down the story. I might do that offline. Turn difficulty down the story to where things don't require half a mag to be killed, and give it another shot. But yeah, I'm annoyed. So I'm gonna give it some distance before I do that. All right. Scorp is playing the new Dark Pictures game. Clay is playing Persona. We're gonna go say hi to Clay, because he's about to leave us for a week anyway.
Someone please
In fact, we'll do a custom raid message.
It's been extorting everybody. It's been horrible. Oh, that's a dog? Oh, screw that.
We'll do a custom raid message for Clay. Let me turn. I think you guys have sound, but
Dogs
I
in
don't.
any game suck.
Now I have sound and you don't.
Oh, I got you. This one is, oh my gosh, this dog here, the twin-headed guardian. You know what? I don't know if I have a
let's do
twin-headed
that.
guardian though. I wonder if I can knock down and get that as a.
Let's pause here, play some Persona music while we come up with a custom raid message. Clay's about to desert us for a week. I don't know. We bought the milk so you don't have to leave. Yeah, that's what we'll say. We'll say we brought the milk so you don't have to leave on the raid message. It's a running joke that whenever Clay has to leave for, you know, business trips and things like that, he went out to, you know, Dad went out to the store to get milk and never came back. Okay, so there's a raid message for if you're sub to the channel. If you're not sub to the channel, we'll do another one here. I appreciate y'all hanging out, I really do. And I'm sorry that happened. We'll just use the standard raid emotes. I can't be bothered to come up with something else right now. So we'll just go straight with the raid emote. Callie, thank you for hanging out tonight. I'm off to con, so I'll be back on Monday with some multiplayer, some Ninja Turtles on Monday, Deadly Delivery on Tuesday. I'm pretty sure that's the order I had it. So that's what we're going to do. And I am not good at coming up with raid messages on the fly. That's another thing I can pick up from Hanan, because she's very fast at that. Okay, there we go. If you're not sub, copy that second message. If you're sub, copy the first one. Let's go raid Clay. And I will see you all on Monday. Thank you for hanging out. Sorry for the crash out. That's as close as you'll get to seeing me crash out. It's like, that was an unnecessary rap. It's just a dumb mechanic, because the game doesn't even feel balanced for that. Because if you run out of materials, you can't craft anything, and then you're just stuck. Then you're just stuck with no heals. At least in the Souls, like, you have your flask. You have your, what's it called, Callie? Your Ursk flask or something like that you can at least heal from. This game, you can run out of heals. You can run out of ways to heal yourself in the game because it's not balanced for that. That's dumb. I wouldn't have minded if they balanced everything else to make that make sense. Like your heal automatically restocks, like something like that, like in the Souls game. But if you do that and don't give a counterbalance to make it fair to the player, it's just stupid. It's bad game design. All right, I'm gonna stop ranting. I'll talk to y'all later. Let's go over to Clay. Have a great weekend, everyone. Peace.
Look, so you don't have to leave.